Hello everyone, Panda here, and today we're doing another build with me. And I've got to say, it has probably one of the most straightforward names I've seen in LEGO. Water Dragon. That's it. Sorry, I hit a button and I don't think it did anything. I hope it didn't. Everything looks good? Okay. As I promised in the last video, I was going to put Vulture's wings on my most recent Thanos, because he has the studs in his back. And honestly, proportionally, they are quite accurate. A wingspan is supposed to be twice your body's length, although, realistically, his muscular structure would be way too heavy. But that's, we don't always apply physics in Legos. But yeah, I thought it would be kind of silly. It opens up a lot of options to apply something like this. It would give them so much more detail, so much more character. Like a one-man army vibe. He doesn't need others, he's got everything he needs on his back. I don't know where I'm going with that. But this is not the minifig of the day. Minifigure, sorry. I don't want you to fall over. Sniffle. Minute and a half in and I already sniffle. So, today I'm presenting my Junkyard Ultron. It is from a lot of different places. The chest, the armor is from Nexo. The body is a Iron Man. I don't remember which, the name of it or the set, but it's one of the more recent ones. With the closed helmet, it has the gunmetal vibe. The lower part of Ultron's helmet and the top half are two different sets. The top one is, from the only set that they come in, as far as I know. I don't know the name of that one either, sorry. And the bottom one is actually from, I don't know the name of those sets either. They are the smaller ones. It had a little Ultron and I think probably a little Tony. They're the smaller sets. It only had the lower jaw piece, no top. And then the face, I don't remember where he came from. But the fact that he has gunmetal going on, and the accent of the blue on his face really pops out. It's really hard to focus. I mean, I assume it looks better on your end than it does me looking at it from here. Oh. There. So yeah, he's the Ultron in my Junkyard world. There is a Tony in every reality. There is seemingly an Ultron in every reality, and this one is from there. Made of different pieces, different ideas. Okay, so let's begin. This is going to be a big set, by the way. There are 737 pieces. Oh, and let's do the noise thing. And we're audibly back. As you can see, stickers! Now the pictures, I thought there were going to be a lot more stickers, but I'm really glad there's only 7. Sniffle. Now I saw something. Yep, that's the thing. This is really interesting. Oh, come on, how do I get the focus? How do I... Let's try this again. Let's use Thanos. Or Ultron. Everything is so totally related. There we go. Use a move scale. There we go. So this seems to be like a propeller slightly. Turbine. Small turbine. One second. I'm deeply sorry I had to cough really hard. And I don't want to paradox over that. I just muted the mic for a second. I'm human. So the image where he's holding this is attached to his blaster. It looked like it was a socket piece that could freely spin, and I thought it really would. But no, it's the size of a rod you can hold. I don't know the proper terminology. If anybody does know it, please let me know. I'd appreciate that. Yay, another one. Can never have too many. Except for when you do. Sniffle. Now I'm really excited about this Zane because I have a unique disposition for him in my LEGO story. His LEGO character, at least, not literally Zane. I mostly make up my own stories. I don't use the personalities of the canon, the lore of said characters. Except for maybe like Tony Stark and like Ultron and Spider-Man. Some people, Superman. A lot of people have I feel like bias isn't the right word here, but an inclination. You have expectations of these characters, and I just had a revelation, by the way. These diving sets should fit perfectly with the vulture helmet, and it's right here. I guess I'm gonna have to show you another character. That's really distracting, the glare. I'll take that off for a second. This is the helmet piece with the, where the nose is slightly raised. I don't know what that's called, the bridge of the nose on the visor. It must be really warm and causing humidity on the plastic. Don't ask. This was a makeshift character. I'm not super proud of it, but I feel like I do have to show it off. I wanted to do more of an analog vulture vibe. This isn't based off anything in particular. If you saw the other video, I have two of these gray pieces that go over the nose. So what I really want to test is... Zane, where'd your helmet go? Oh, I can't see right there. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, but it's so close, look at that. It wants to. But because of how big the sides are for the helmets, if you don't want to use the scuba part, or if you lose it or whatever, in theory, you should be able to. I'm just going to assemble Zane right now to test this idea. So this is worth sharing with you guys. Now, if you've never seen this before, it goes into the waist. It's like rubber, by the way, if you didn't notice. The pile of Lego is throwing off the color, I think, at least on my end. So, unfortunately, if you want all of this, which, by the way, it can carry a sword in the back. Snug, mind you, because it is more rubber than it is plastic. Zane, where's your face? And I have about 20 of this face. Okay, line him up all pretty. Well, the helmet fits. Okay. Now, what about the visor? Will it align? Yes. Yes, it does. Beautifully, might I add. Here's an alternative. Now, personally, I think the helmets look great with the apparatus, the scuba suit. But this is a great alternative, if not already designed to do so. So yeah, that was really enlightening. But yeah, to explain this red-faced vulture, which is actually Red Skull, one of them. I have him the lower parts of the back apparatus. I don't know what it's called. I have him controlling the wings, which for me are also can be weapons. Now, realistically, you wouldn't be able to glide with these very well. They're not very. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Put him aside again. Let's actually get to the point. Sorry, that was just really motivating. I need to get me a Lego green shirt. Oh, and it lets you know it comes with that. I did not know that. Lego separator has a QR code? I'm just all sniffles today. Not 4, but 6 bags. What are in the bags? We have Zane and one of the warriors. They have names. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. I don't want to get it wrong. Is that Zaya? Do you know? I'm bad with names. Oh my god, see? That's why I don't guess. Like bag 3 is just this is most of my body. I'm using my mouse to highlight it. You can't see the mouse. Oh man. We're gonna be here for a while. Okay, I'll be here for a while. If you need to go, come back to this video whenever, be my guest. Or if you have to dip partially through, you get the gist. We're building this. It's not for everybody. This is gonna be a large endeavor. Wow, you just skipped Zane right away. Go straight to this guy. Well, guess what? I'm finishing Zane. And I can use this version of Zane for my story. I'm very happy about that. So many sniffles. Now I am so happy they came out with this. I love Lego pieces that you can hold in their Lego hand, like a lightsaber. You actually can hold some type of beam. So the moment I saw the gold version of this, I was excited, and then I saw the black version of this when this series came out of Ninjago, and I was so excited to get some. I have a few. I think I have 3 besides this one. If not, there's more, probably. There are 2 black blades here, but I only see 1 dragon handle. And that's okay. Oh, my instructions are over there now. I've rearranged my setup a little bit. It's easier for me. I just have to dart my eyes across. I have to do a little less work. And the less work I have to move my neck for my chiropractor, the better my vision. That's the story. I will tell you that story sometime. I'll actually tell that story doing a custom build, so it's not so distracting from the goal. Ta-da! Which hand? This one's left-handed as well. A lot of left-handed characters in the last few days. Teal. Someone in the family, like I said, loves teal, and I have given them all of these particular snake humanoid persons in question. Man, can't stop. Okay, there's the little spiral thingy. Yes, a symbol, a symbol. The rate at which Lego keeps coming out with new things is impressive, but also I'm afraid they're going a bit fast. I don't know why there's so many of these. Maybe they're used multiple times? I'm looking at 4. I don't know what is with the pressure in my ears and nose right now. I am so sorry. I have to get like a... I don't know. Ah. I wonder if it's my region. It's fine. I can speak for myself. I live in Michigan. South Michigan. who apparently can't talk, as per usual. I live in South Michigan, and I wonder if the altitude, the atmospheric pressure, whatnot, lake effects, I really don't know if those contribute to the pressure in my ears. I like them facing forward unless I'm trying to do a specific pose. Their natural state, like how a lot of games or graphic or, yeah, like game designers or character designs, they usually do the T-pose, so you can see all around them. And this, I guess, is my T-pose. I always have them face forward, hands down, straight, unless they're posing. Oh, he has flippers as well. But why don't I see them? There's one. I do find it entertainingly suspicious when multiple Legos are missing. Lego. I just can't see them right in front of my face. Like, not one flipper, but both were missing. So that's the thing. Oh man. Every day that passes makes me not want to get on a plane even more. But if I ever want to travel... The good thing is, if I'm not mistaken, rumor has it, the place that you test to see if you are a candidate for Lego Masters is within driving distance of where I live. Not like locally, but a few states away. I could be there in a day. So that's if I ever do get invited or accepted. Both options are plausible. I don't know if they reach out and be like, hey, we want you on the show. I don't know if they do that. I did almost apply before it came out. My friend sent me a link to it, to the application, when they announced Lego Masters a few years ago. But honestly, my anxiety got the best of me. And if I can do this, and if it is reasonably accepted by the community, maybe I'll go for it. So now we have yellow, as well as our classic orange issues. Sorry, the instructions are the issue, not real. Yellow, orange, and gold. I mean, they show up fine on camera. They don't show up fine in the instructions. I skipped a step, but I caught it. I can usually catch the steps if I've missed them. And that's all I have to say about that. There's nothing else to add to that, really. I see now. I'm in it, I promise. I'm awake. Okay, that's cool. That locked it into piece. Do you see what they did there? I'll show a better example on the side. I am moving a little faster with this build today because of how long it's going to take, and I don't think you guys want to sit here for 2.5 hours. So I am slightly rushing along as we go. So it's really hard to see the shimmer. This locks here, if you can't already tell by the instructions, and it holds it in place. Now this can't go anywhere without taking these apart first. I try to do stuff like that with everything I build, unless it compromises the aesthetic completely. Sniffle. Scratch and sniff. Ah! I won by 2. I was gonna say, are you really gonna put that on a ledge like that? I am. See, maybe I shouldn't rush. I thought they were... one going one way, one going the other way for a second. The angle's really off. Or threw me off anyways. It's probably just me. One of these. Two of these. I need to come up with a phrase instead of I'm all thumbs today. I'm all studs. Something Lego oriented. I didn't make my pointer yet. I didn't forget. Okay, I did forget for a minute. But I remembered. I was thinking about it last night. I'm like, oh, I need to make that pointer. So I can be like, see this piece here? In great detail. That stud right there on the left? Yeah. Yeah, I could use one of these. That'd be cool. I was actually thinking of using a, slightly out of reach. Or I'd grab it. I'll make it entertaining, but simple enough so it's not distracting. Step 14. Feels like it's farther, but stickers. I'm gonna need some coffee for that. Sticker. I'm just taking a second to look at the stickers, see what they are. Obviously, the other one's going on the other side. Yep. I just saw the step 15. I didn't look at it prior. That's acceptable. But they show you doing this in order so you don't mix up which is which. I get that. So I will follow the instructions. Although I guess it's not proving anything if I do this. But the idea is how the 3/4 circle almost is lower on this end. That's the base of the little ship, rather than it being on the top part. And you'll see, if you don't already. See, they want it to look like this, and not where it's on top. I don't mean to over-explain it, but just in case. Now do the same thing for the other one. Other side. I wonder if a Lego figure counts. Like the legs, does that count as 3 pieces? These are the real questions. One of my best stickers I've ever done. It's still not perfect. Where are my Legos hiding today? Lego. Sorry. I hope you're keeping track of paradoxes. It's kind of important. I don't know what I'm gonna do after. Is anyone keeping track? Please let me know. You can comment on any video. I can view them all as a whole, and I will be answering any and all questions during like a build, or not a build with me, but a custom build, if there are questions to be answered. If not, I've considered some curious things to say in the form of question, or in the form for Fox to ask me leading questions that are honest and things that people may want to know. Like I frequently ask questions that haven't been asked yet. Now I love... Oh, I'm sorry, down here. Line up the ring light. Sweet. I guess that's the only downside about a ring light in this situation, is that Lego is quite glossy, the plastic, so it's going to shimmer all over the place. But if anybody loves that aesthetic, then this is the channel for you. Okay. But I have 3 of this, not including this set, 3 of this with the transparent blue, And then I have 2 of the transparent gray. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them, but it's going to be a collective of something big. This is not staying together. I hope that doesn't disappoint anybody. I mean, why would it matter? After this, what I do with it is entirely trivial. Am I getting ahead of myself? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. Camera is down here. I need to set up a better angled situation, in theory. I say in theory a lot, don't I? Guess we're putting that aside now. You can hang out with them. Did I miss a step? Does the bad guy have this? I'm gonna just put that over there with the characters, okay? I don't wanna go back. We've lost too much time already. I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead and use this for stability. Though by jumping ahead, I mean, I know it's hard to follow, but it's 1 step away. They came out wrong. Thought it was gonna sound clever. It's like, I know it's drastic, but try to follow me on this. I went all the way from step 4, like completely skipped it, went to 5, and put that black piece on. And then I, that's silly. There you are. I like to lean to the right to sniffle, I guess. But what doesn't help is my mic is right there. So I'm not doing the audio much of a favor by turning my head. I just don't want to make like a silly face, like I'm here like sniffle. I hope nobody was watching me do that. And I don't want to remind you that you have the technology to go back and watch me do that. Please don't. Did I miss that step? Oh, I did. See, rushing ahead is not a good idea. One day, if I get bored enough, if this ever dies, I'll probably go back and just count how many sniffles. There were more sniffles than steps. What? Hey, Mr. Sniffles? Yeah, please don't call me that. Yeah, so Mr. Sniffles, do you... Mr. Sniffles. Okay. Now I have 4 of these already. I haven't decided what to use them for yet. Slope? So yep. Because why would you have 3? Oh, jumping ahead. Again. I don't know. I think you guys seeing me make these mistakes, jumping ahead, and then having to backtrack to fix them, just shows you that I'm not much different than you are. No, outside of our differences, but we have a lot more in common than you might think. For example, we're probably here for the same reason. I like Lego. Do you like Lego? Or are you just like a big ring light enthusiast? Okay, now that's a good aesthetic. I like that. Wonder how Aquaman. How Aquaman feels about this. and the spot that it fits in perfectly avoids running into that. I appreciate that smaller detail at times. My phone's in the way, I can't see, like... so in my sitting position, I can't see my hand. Or anything closer to me. Off camera. I can look at the camera and see. Yeah, mine is over there. My little video. Instructions are over there. I'm right there. In case you weren't sure. Sometimes I'm not sure where I'm at. No, not really. I know where I'm at. Sorry. That sounded very... concerning? No. I'm just trying to be silly and it doesn't always work. Oh, he's not holding it. This is a shrine. Bag 1 was a shrine. And some characters. Not complaining. Just pointing it out. Okay, I have a little thing to put spare pieces. I'm going to, hopefully not eat my own words, but I'm going to put this with the extra pieces. Hopefully I don't need it. I'm going to mute the sound so I can open bag 2. Audio is back. Cool. I can never find pants. I'm afraid if I keep moving it'll make it worse. Aha. It was truly buried. Now before anything, I just love the look of the body. This is gonna be my water goddess, or water god. In the future. For this build, it is going to be accurate. By the way, nothing shows her face really. Because she's wearing the mask on the box. Fun fact, or not so fun fact, every time there's a transparent blue arm, it's always their left arm. I own none of them on the right, so it's always asymmetrical. Now there is this bear, and I have it, I haven't built it yet, in a video set that both legs are transparent blue with no art on them. Unlike some of the others that I've seen. Okay, so I'm looking at this and it has 2 studs. I mean, and I know you're meant to stand in it. But I wonder if we can actually make it part of the body. Arms up. Way up. No, she won't click. Okay, it's designed. I could use single dots to help increase it. So it is an option, but because her legs fit so perfectly with the outfit, I would probably use someone else if I wanted this to be their legs. Water or genie vibes or something. Now does it go a certain way? I completely missed her back attachment. Sorry about that. I do like the details of her face. Sorry. I like the details of her face, and I feel that all this is taking away from it. I will probably use a different face in the future for this particular character. Eyelashes are uncomfortable. Again, if you don't know, the exposed hole there. Here, let me get a different one. Where's the pointer? I use a sword. Okay. So, this hole here, I always have on the bottom if I can help it hide it. Because to me, it takes away from the visual storytelling. Like, it kind of takes you out of it. It reminds you that it's not real, per se. It's less convincing. Which, if you don't know what that is when when products are made like this, especially plastic molding, there needs to be something to help get it out of the press or into its shape. Some things need a hole so excess can pour out of it, and it is fixed from there. But it is a molding design on purpose, which I think 3D printers I don't think have to do that. So perhaps 3D printing for things you normally need molds for may be the future technology. So in the future you might not have those at all, those holes, for anything. I don't know what I'm taking so long for. I know exactly what the steps are. So, I'll tell you my intention for this right now. The eyes and everything. Oh, don't like how loose that is. Can we swap? It's this one. I'm gonna switch this for a different one. See if it's a little tighter. No. Oh no. Is there just one of these that are tighter in general? I don't know what to do here. That's the best one, I guess. It happens. Unfortunately, it is not perfect when it comes to making plastics. But Lego is doing amazing. It's hard to shake. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take it so personal. Oh, the hand things. That's the sound though, how hands do. I could show you, but it is extremely dangerous. I had a co-star in the past. Rest his soul. Shooter, right through the heart. The little blaster things. It was the first generation. It was a solid color, way before they had transparent stuff. Let's just take a moment and realize that I'm completely making that up. Let the dragon begin. Okay, see? So, just, oh, never mind. So they make that very first step under the dragon. It's like, yeah, just do that. Just, bam. Okay, I need a little more workspace, guys. You're crowding me here. My mat wants to move. Step 1. Step 2. Okay, I guess step 3, a lot of people miss. There's 2 of them. Do they have to specify? I don't know. wonder if they have to do controlled experiments, or if they just like look at reviews and people complain and I'm like, let's fix that. People don't like that. That always throws me off a little bit. When instructions will give you something like this to hang off of and it's not attached to anything else. Like, wait, what are you doing? But I always had to, Lego just needs to set me aside. It's like, just wait. You'll see. Wait for it. Trust me. Have I steered you wrong before? Like, I can't say. But no. Lego hasn't done me wrong. I do wonder... Huh. That's weird. If, words and stuff are hard. Sniffle. The sets that were cancelled this season, the newer mechs, if they're going to make a replacement eventually in place of, because there was a flawed design where the feet couldn't hold its own weight because of the ball joint system. It was too heavy. And somehow this got past testing, or I don't know if it got passed. I don't know the details. I'm not accusing anyone of anything, and I only know some of the facts that they are faulty design and that they were recalled. They never hit market, but not before they were revealed. So everyone knows about it. We're on step 10, in case I'm moving a little too fast. Sorry, a little bit of silence there. We're not supposed to have silence. That's why we have audio. Under curves. Under slopes. Under slopes. Number 12. Okay, why? Unless you're trying to keep the aesthetic, you could have used one piece for this. And now, because they didn't, there's some leeway of it moving. So it wants this. When this piece, instead of two, it already just is one. Now I understand if you want to keep the aesthetic. But as you can tell, the more pieces are separated, the more flaws can occur. And small details like that are really what going to make the difference in LEGO Masters. If two builds are amazing, and nobody can bring themselves to determine if one is better than the other, or if they're just so different you can't compare them, and you like them both, at that point, you can take away bias completely, and then just start looking at the sheer amount of pieces used, the method of how they were used together, and more importantly, redundancy. Like the hidden blocks. I wonder, I don't watch other people build, or I wouldn't be building, currently. I can't get over that, by the way. Blue transparent on top, especially the flat part, on top of yellow, really makes this, seawater green. I need to revisit that. Even better, if I were to get, like, a longer piece, the 2x4 blue transparent tile, I will demonstrate. Sorry, I can't go into the detail right now. It's just way too much. And I don't know if it'll make sense. I'm much better, not much better, I'm great at showing. I knew it. So, I don't know if you can see, but over here, there's a line that is not symmetrical on the rest of it. It shows up on the exterior here, where my nail is. So I'm going to continue that pattern. I'm going to fix this one. Glad I have a slight fingernail at the moment, so I don't have to use the tool. There we go. Keeping it aesthetically parallel, I guess. I keep going left to right rather than down first. I don't know why I'm getting mixed up with that today. See, that could have been one step. Why is it two? The first step is like 4 steps. 5 steps in one. I counted. I didn't count, I read the number 5. But I distinctly remember that. Is that? That is light gray. Why is it light gray? Oh, okay. Times 4? Yeah. Take a sip of coffee after this. Sorry for the silly noise, I didn't close on the straw all the way. So, noises, I do apologize. I find food noises on a non-food content to be out of place. Okay, so the yellow part is on the inside of each. Does this go on the wings? Sorry, I'm just thinking loudly. Thinking out loud. I'm sorry. Thinking loudly is different. I don't know why, but I like to guess. I like to try to guess. Sorry. Try to guess what the function of something is with the least amount of detail possible. I missed something. Nope, I'm just a fool. That doesn't go there. It goes one step behind it. Did anybody notice that the whole time? I sure didn't. Not until it mattered. Hey, not cool. No phone calls right now. We're busy. Rude. Oh, that's weird. Ooh, nope, nope. I cannot use the screen. It is way too close to my face. It was a good idea. I can see everything I'm looking at right in front of me. But the thing is the video is rectangular in shape, but I have it set to where you can only see this much because I have the camera and everything, the other camera and the instructions overlaying it. It's a very boxed area to work in. A controlled area. So sometimes when I'm over here and you can't see me building, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, is this 23 or is this 23? Oh, sorry. It's 24. Oh no. Is this 23 or 24? Sorry, not 24, 25 actually. I'm trying to be silly, I don't think it's working. Sniffle. I can see step 27 from here, so I'm just jumping ahead. La-di-dee, la-da-da. By the way, I'm working on my own Lego drone, non-functional. Because of the vulture design. No, not the vulture design. The Spider-Man drone, the golden black one. I'm sure it has a name. Hello, buddy. What's going on here? Like, it's only one shade of blue, how can I not find it? What I think Lego really needs to do is if there is a lower half, or coming from below, the one coming from above, I think they need to come in every matching color. Dark gray. They hide so well. I think it's a camera effect. It only happens while on camera. Oh, we're piecing other things together. Like that? Yep. We have kind of a dragon. Close it back together. I don't know if anybody noticed, the subtle yellow hints actually match his chest piece. I think they just needed an accent. Now that is not straight. That is slightly curved here. I think I can see the slight warp in it. I have an eye for these things. It should balance out. Okay. And I've lost it. Oh, there you are. Sorry, let's reposition a little bit. Are these one of those? So we're hiding those. Okay. That goes there. There was actually one set of instructions I did once that were so confusing from a single part because I used the wrong piece for it. And then when the time came for that piece, I only had the other one that didn't belong there. For whatever reason, the second one was compatible with the first area, but the first piece wasn't compatible with the second area. I don't remember why, but I had to rebuild like half the thing to get back to it. Because it just so happened to work that way. And it was like the side of the piece in the instructions you couldn't see too well. It was a huge but honest mistake on my behalf. Okay. I can already see exactly what it wants me to do, so I'm just skipping ahead to it. There's a lot of free spinning going on here. I wonder how that's going to turn out. I'm not used to things this big wanting to freely spin. Wait, where does it go? On the other side of the plate? Well, now it's starting to look like... Oh, it's a lever, you push it. No? Oh, okay. Do you see what happens? I wonder if you just rock this. Okay, it can't make it go back up. Well, let's see where this goes, yeah? Gray and over, okay. Sneeful. Under. We're almost done with this bag. Am I really missing a piece? How? I seem to genuinely be missing a piece. I didn't use it somewhere else, did I? That was supposed to be there, right? Yeah. Well then. Fortunately, I can rectify the situation. This is really bizarre to me. I've just straight up missing a piece. Good thing is, I can find a replacement, so give me just a second. I'm not gonna paradox for this. And it's new. Not an old gray or anything. That took a few seconds longer than I anticipated, I'm sorry. Those are all plates over there. Well, I don't know why. Or where that piece is. But, yeah. I don't think I added a step, did I? There's only so many gray 2x4 plates. Wow. Maybe we can review this video again. And, yeah, check the bag. There's nothing in the bag whatsoever. It's not under that one. Everything is here. Yeah, I'm straight up missing. Sorry I'm making such a big deal about it. I wonder if that's a common occurrence. Should bring that up. So, if anybody has this set, eventually gets it, or have already done it, if you remember a situation like this, can you let me know? Maybe it's a common thing. This is a newer set. I don't know if people would report it constant, if it was a constant occurrence. I don't know how often this happens. I know it has happened to people. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Step 44. Times 4. Okay. In the center of this one. Oh, yeah, that lines up perfectly. Or logically, at least. No, I mean, it is perfectly, but not the word I intended. Okay. Bag number 3. Okay. I do like the color palette here. I'm sorry. Yawning does it too. Oh my god, it unpops my ears. Or whatever, I don't even know if it is popping ears. I don't know what that actually is. I mean, everyone describes it and we just assume that's what that feels like, or that's what that is, or that's what's being described. I'm not understanding the mechanism yet. Again, if you have a hard time telling where something goes, use an easy point, and it's where this 2x4 lines up with this 1x4 like wing. It's right there. With that knowledge, I don't need any other instruction. I guess that's a tip. However, whatever works for you, works for you. I won't tell you how to build. I'm just going to show you how I build. And if you can take anything away from it, then I feel successful. Why? There are 2x4 versions of this that would keep it solidly together. Why divide? Why do you do this, Lego? I have a theory, but I don't want to say. This is a very respectful channel. I'm not throwing any shade. It's fuzzy. It's 3 times in one video. By the way, I didn't have to change the sizing at all for these instructions. They came perfectly the size of the screen. So that's cool. Not sure why, but that's cool. I mean, I know why it's cool, but I'm not sure why it's occurring. really need to do this like right here. It's all scuffy. The humidity. Is it not aligned right? Sometimes when slopes don't want to click in, it's because the pieces below it aren't properly clicked in. And I don't want to cause any stress or damage to the plastic. Again. So wait, what we talked about earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. This set currently, I'm going to recalibrate it as 733 pieces, not 337. Is that a nicer way of saying it? I'm gonna go with that. Great. And this is gonna be mirrored. So. Oh, hey! Wait, do blue claw things already exist? I don't think they do. Oh, that's still part of it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Whole bunch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes you need 2 hands. I'll just take it from over there. The extras from last bag. Well, I know these go together. So we can just do that little skippity step. Mirror image on the other side. That's why I waste time. So let's see where this goes. Do we have a point of reference? Let's go from here. It'll have a clear dot, clear square, and then this goes there. See, I feel like there's a missed opportunity to make this lock by having this go down to, just like the gray one goes up to. Because now there's a little bit of space there, and it could be filled. Go ahead and do these. And I know where the first blue square goes, and then by the way, the ones above it are directly on the other side of that. So I don't even... Oh, let's make sure they all fit the same way. Above and below, yeah? I'm not sure if this is just the new way to print them. I don't remember older clear tiles 1 by 1 being like this. I've never noticed the detail. So I am definitely going to check later. I do like to have them pretty straight. I'm sorry, camera's here. So sorry. I'm getting better. See, that's why I wanted to arrange, because this is where I naturally fit. Or at least the camera. I feel better being in that spot. I use my nail to rotate the single dots to make it more even. More even, not perfectly. Trust me. You don't have to trust me. Cool. Sticker time. It was cool. Now it's sticker time. So 2 and 3. What are the other 2? Whoa, okay, I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm not gonna skip ahead because I want to make any mistakes on that level. We're looking at number 3, and it wants to face like that. Nope. See, ooh, almost made a mistake right there. 3. I'm kind of surprised number 3 comes before number 2. Ultimately, I don't think this order matters. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it for no mistakes, the same way as the image. I'm gonna turn this also the same way as the image. Because we only get one shot at this. And I failed it. I didn't fail it, it's fine. It's just, I feel like it could be better. It could be better. Now let's do 2. Or I can go ahead and use the other one. Yeah? Oh, that was step 58. Okay. And then the other sticker, which is going to be upwards again. See? And this is sticker 2. And it's facing the same layout as the sticker layout thingy. Sticker layout thingy. That is the patent name. You can look that up. It's official. It is official that I have made that up. Wow. Can I paradox that? Can we just pretend this didn't happen? I feel like that would be misuse of resources. Another pet peeve of mine is I do not like having dangly Legos out in the void like this. Oh man, I hate that. But I understand if there's no better method for this. Need to set up a little bit. Oh, I'm tired, I'm sorry. Why am I always tired when it comes to Lego? We are doing sticker number 1. I guess the direction doesn't matter until we place it on the dragon itself. I should probably call it by its official name. I know it's hard to remember it, but I've memorized it. This is oh, no, I got it. Shh, hold on. Let me remember. Water dragon. I know, it was just stuck at the tip of my tongue. I'd heard the name a few times, and for whatever reason, it just couldn't stick. It's so complicated. I wish they would simplify the name sometimes. Like, the title is 2 whole words? 4 syllables? I mean, oh man. They expect too much from their market audience. At this point, it should just be another language. I mean, I'll stop. Oh, that is right. Okay. That doesn't answer the question for the other side. The claws come into play. Okay. To this day, since I started building with Lego, my number 1 dream pertaining to Lego is I want to be a Lego designer. So the fact that Lego Ideas exists, I'm very excited for that. No, I'm rearranging this. The instructions say to go here, and the other one goes here, but I want to interlock these. I'm swapping those. I'm not sorry. So as long as the sticker doesn't go on there, I'm locking that. Sorry, I missed a step. Interlocking is the very first step into evolving what you already do. Like at some point in LEGO you discover what interlocking can do for you. You don't have to. It's almost like everybody builds a LEGO castle. And everybody has a moment when they discover interlocking pieces. I skipped ahead to that part. Okay, I see where that goes. There's no reason they couldn't have put that in a little earlier. But then again, there's no reason they had to, so... Oh, hey look. Let's see how much I can do this from memory. Not that it's much to remember anyways. This is pretty simple. Sticker, sticker, sticker. I am using the other side as reference. I wonder how many steps this is. But we're gonna see how much it skips ahead, yeah? Cool. There you are. There you are again. Last one. This is solely based off recent memory, by the way. Oh, this might make more sense then. Sorry, I never actually got to explain this yet. It's a part of my neurodivergence. My dyslexia, combined with my ADD, and what have you, I guess. I can't fully explain it, some other people can, who are qualified to explain these things. Oh no, I missed a step of what it was. Oh no, it's right there. It still told me anyways. Ew. Sticker. Sorry. Yes, back on topic. Neurodivergent. ADHD. Dyslexia. Because of how I think, I picture things, for the most part, in a three-dimensional rendering in my head. And because of this, I actually build Lego in my head while I'm sitting on the couch or at dinner. There's many times where I've run from the dinner table. Not literally run, but I've gotten up. Appropriately, of course. Nobody mind. I missed this step the whole time. 732 pieces. I'm gonna keep that up. Sorry. I'm just all sorts of uncomfortable today. Whatever that goes. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the stickers properly because I don't want to make the mistake unless it's just a mirrored image. It should be a mirror image. So it's going to face that way. Number 3? Yes. I'm trying to figure it out without looking. But of course I don't want to make a mistake I can't fix. This one I'm sure about. Except for stickers, I'm not sure about placing stickers on the piece itself. In that case, I should never do it. Oh, but yeah, sorry, I build in my head while I'm not here. And I will get up, and I will come over here, and I will build something to its precise dimensions within limited range. Sometimes, like, I'm still surprised by things. There's a lot of things I have to put together. It's like, oh, cool, it looks a lot better than I anticipated. Because I can't always determine what's going to be the final product. But most of my ideas have happened that way. Okay. Okay, let's see how far we got. Besides the stickers, we stopped at 65. I think, right? Yeah. Claw, claw, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we didn't get very far. And by we, I mostly mean you. I got really far. You guys are really trailing back. Don't listen to me. I realize that could sound kind of mean. I didn't mean it that way. Oh, there you are. That looks like any design in general, way before it's even a dragon. I can't do that, Dave. Sorry. Oh, a little steering wheel. Cause you wanna. This is how you train your dragon. Sorry, can I say that? Oh. The build stops it from going further. Doop. It ends there. I mean, I guess it helps keep it where you want to have it. Are they supposed to be slightly off? Because they're two different versions. I'll try to make them parallel for the time being until I have further answers. Just for validation, yes, it can't exceed the second one. Okay. So this one on the bottom is hollow, but the one I'm about to build is not. What is going on? Oh man, I am losing it. I thought it was another one of these pieces, and I'm looking for it to connect because of step 80. Step 80, at first glance, to me looks like this, and then you clip onto the other one. Oh my god. I'm just losing myself over here in front of you guys. So that was an experience. An embarrassing one, to say the least. These steps are all over the place right now. Oh. Red. Is it because we'll never see the red again? Almost done with this bag, guys. And gals. And others. Anybody. Again, I just say guys as people. I hope nobody takes offense to that. Viewers. Lego builders. Whatever you want to be addressed as. I support it. I'm way too far ahead. Okay, it is just a 2x4. I wasn't sure if there was something here yet. Because you can't see it. Free spinning red. This is the dragon. See the eyes? Looks just like the box, right? It's part owl. Okay, I'm done goofing off. I'm not done goofing off. I am never done goofing off. Just gotta know when it's appropriate. Which means don't listen to me, because I clearly don't know when it's appropriate. There. Now that's much better. Locked together. It's a happy little dragon now. Okay. Yep, okay, so that red one, where it's all pegged together, is very sturdy. Very sturdy. This is a good example. I might have to do this as a two-parter. Oh man. We're only halfway there. I guess I can move a little faster. I just don't want to take away, you know, the magic, the experience. Well, how about this? I'll just kind of do this as a casual rate. And if I get enough people to exclaim, no, it's fine, just get it done. We're watching, we can pause. I don't want to put the work on you guys. I have seen this before. You know what? There's a third one. I'm gonna use it for that space there. Is that even right? That's not quite. Never mind. I am sorry, that wasn't all the way on camera. I really gotta organize my stuff here. I made it really tight. But with the other weight, it'll easily slide more. And I'm pretty sure that's, yep, that's that one. One sticker left. Okay, we're gonna do the mute thing. Where's the mute? There it is. Oh no. The last thing I need are more dots. Of that variety. Sniffle. Oh yeah, I was really excited to see this too. Sorry, pal, you are not keeping those shoulder pads. Cool. The details. The sturdiness, it doesn't feel cheap either. I don't know if you can relate to anything like that. But this seems well crafted. Feels good. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I'll think of something. When it comes to lightsaber holsters, I always try to line up the crosshair to help keep symmetry. If and when, now they're left-handed. There we go, that looks much better. I'm holding it that way. Oh, there we are. Let's set you in the back, okay? even know what these are. I know legs from a mile away. Not really, I can't actually see a mile away, but don't tell them that, okay? I'm trusting you with this information. Ah, yes, some of my favorites. Little pyramid things. Step 99, by the way. Just realized where we're at. That's better. Great. So, I don't know about this. I feel like this could be more fun. That bit right there. Oh, wow, I'm so many steps off. Oh, I am so sorry. Like, where did I go wrong? This is where I went wrong. We actually have to seal this first. Eyelash. I really need to do something about my hair soon. I apologize, it's becoming a nuisance on camera. Oh, that's not what we're looking for. Well, that's confusing. For a moment, I actually thought there was going to be a 1x2 of this color as well. So... when you have to stress that much about if this is or isn't something, it's... okay. Distracting. And discouraging. This is kind of entertaining, so I'm the only human in the house right now. And we have dinner cooking in the slow cooker. And it's right about getting there. I like that design, it looks good. It's like a nifty question mark almost. I know it's upside down, but I like that. I have an appreciation for aesthetic. Okay, that's cool. Much respect. By the way, we have curved, pointy slopes. Whatever you want to call these. Now that looks good. I need to use that for other things. There we go. Oh, and assuming we're probably going to do a parallel. Why am I not doing parallel right now? Let's see if I can do it, yeah? This is worth a shot. Okay, parallel. Or mirrored, sorry. Mirrored. Mirror, mirror of the dragon. I've got nothing. See what makes this very feasible as I can. Oh, I'm so ahead of myself. There's other smaller steps before this. This is one of the hardest things to clip together, by the way. Actually, let's set that aside. Here. You can see where that is, right? Because I'm doing this off memory. Slight memory. I'm going to reference slightly. I'm going to look to it for some referencing. Yeah, that's right. Was there anything else to this? Oh, the claws and stuff. I do not know how I feel about this. It's simple though. It turns claws into our... I see the reason, okay? I can say that much. Should I have it up to the edge to sell it, to hide it? Or does it look bad? I can't decide. It looks like they're separated like that. Like spread out to the edge, so you don't really see the gold sticking out. Protruding is the word we're looking for. Which is funny because, like, I don't even... Protrusion sounds like intrusion. It's sticking out somewhere it doesn't belong, which makes sense. It's just funny to me. I don't think I've ever heard it used properly. Okay. Inwards. I really want to paradox that, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Instructions unclear. Help. Oh, it's a little janky. This one's also slightly. Wow, this is heavy, actually. More than I anticipated. I always listen for that click when it comes to these. There's so many times where I put them together and then it just doesn't stand up right. Like, what's going on? It wasn't clicked in all the way. Like, I get that all the time. And it's not clicked yet. I will push one tick out, usually. Maybe I'll line up the claws right. Yeah, that looks good. Let's put you to the side a little bit, yeah? So you can be seen. Now let's guess. Yep. Next. Was it 4 of them? Are the back legs the same? No, it's different. Okay, let's follow instructions. Well, I will. If you're not building, you don't have to. You can just watch me make a fool of myself. I think that's what you all come here for. You're not even here for the Lego. It's like, what nonsense is Panda gonna come up with today? So, observing, by having that flush, I really didn't think that was gonna work. How I would like hide it and keep it from moving. I was wrong, it works. So use that if you want for information. I bet the triangle shields would look great on that. Hey Thanos, let me see this real fast. He said no, but I did anyways. Yeah, see. I like that. Like a crystal optic eye for like drones or something? I need to remember that. I'm gonna make something out of that. Thank you, Thanos. No, you. You don't want to know what he said. Oh. Rude. What do you mean snap half my Legos if you could? Alright, I'm done. Sorry. Oh, man. You know you own like 5 Infinity Gauntlets, right? I even have one unopened. So don't sass me. I'm still talking to Thanos, by the way. Sorry, sniffle. I didn't declare it, so it's unofficial. I have to announce it. I like this Lego piece, and I want to use it a lot. I don't know what for yet. Something, sleek miniature. Like a half Lego miniature mech. Like it's just an apparatus outside of their body. But, when they're used like this, I'm always worried that they're gonna get pushed a lot, unless they're supposed to be at that angle. Because my models don't just sit on the shelf, I interact with them for the stories. Like tabletop games. Lego and Dragons. In fact, it's because of Ninjago's Dragons that they started coming out with like a... When I started getting them a little under a decade ago, that's when I started the idea. And you will see some of the setup when I do a little tour. Oh, I need to name my Lego base. Not base, like when people name their forge, or like their business. Epically titled Lego Cave? Lego Shop? I gotta workshop this name. It's gotta be something. By the way, I like a lot of these. I may switch these out for... I don't have an example. Oh yeah, I do. These pieces. I may switch out the claws on the dragon for these, so I can use these smaller ones for smaller scale things with claws. Again, if I make a smaller mech, it doesn't need 16 stud long claws, you know? Unless you're looking for that exaggeration. Hiccups again. Whoa. This is an approach I've never seen before. You see that? They have it passing a little bit. Like fins. Cute. I do like when normal pieces, or... Sorry. What is the terminology here? I do appreciate when there are pieces used for other purposes other than their initial design. Like these are great fins. It looks amazing. It looks aquatic. But they're flippers. They're just the dying flippers. And that, I believe, is the end of the leg. And then I can just duplicate this. Yes, okay. Oh, and that will be the end of this bag. I will reference this ever so slightly. And by ever so slightly, I'm just visually referencing it as a, oh yeah, that step, but I'm not following the steps. Right, okay. Yep. They're the ones that hold the gold bar. And then we get the slope. We can apply the claws, and then the fins in that order. And I'm mostly saying that, although I'm skipping a step. So you know I'm not making this up. I'm not like looking at some extra cheat sheet or something. Not that I am saying you don't believe me. It's a validation thing for me. I have to prove myself. And I hope that doesn't become a problem for this kind of activity. I can't help but want to turn. Oh, it doesn't have the detail. What does it look like though? No. Completely loses its aesthetic of what it's trying to do. See, something like that. I wasn't sure how it would look, despite my 3D rendering. But then I tested it, and it was an utter failure. Okay. On the bottom. Straight. This one goes straight. Now I need to mirror image this. So that's gonna face that way. Yeah? Do you see? Because technically we're facing the same direction, right? So the ball joint is down. And the socket, you have to mirror them. And because of this, I can get to work now. So I can see that. So I just do everything the opposite of what's on there. For example, exterior. Some things don't always add up in my head right away, so I have to double check it. Oh man, sorry. The way I'm leaning on the mat keeps pushing it slowly forward. I did forget this step. That's all. But the speed and productivity was good. And the foot faces forward according to the description. Okay, so this one goes here like so. Make sure it clipped. It clicked. I was rotating it when it happened, so you didn't hear it. Okay. I want some slant to that. Those can be perfectly straight. Then we'll go back one step. Curve a little bit. How does that look? Now this is the first dragon I've ever seen where the second set of feet, the hind legs, actually pivot. This is pivoting, right? Not rotating, because you can't go all the way around. Slight rotation, rotate. No, it's still a rotation. But it doesn't change its positioning. I don't know. Now I want to know. Is this technically pivoting or rotating? I'm going to look up those definitions, and I will update you. Let's paradox and find out. Okay, so they're very applicable, both of them perfectly. They're interchangeable in this situation, but the biggest defining factors between pivot and rotate are the terms oscillate and gyrate. No, not gyrate. Axis. Oscillate and axis, which they're both turning, swiveling, move around, spin, turn, go around, circle, swivel, reel. Yeah, those are the only things that are actually quite different between the two. Both seem to be perfectly interchangeable in the situation, unless I'm missing something, but according to the textbook definition, unless I'm looking over something, it could be either pivot or rotate. Now, when I think of pivot, pivot usually is used in the context of in one position, standing, pivoting, rather than rotating. At least for the body, it's not good to rotate. Thank you, chiropractor, for the eyes and for the fun facts. So, because this is a creature, I want to go with you should pivot, not rotate. So, I'm going to biasly go with pivot because it is better for the body. That seems extremely... Oh, bag. Okay. Excuse me, dragon. I'll just go ahead and move these where they belong. By the way, when Lego Star Wars came out, I was so excited to have lightsabers. Oh, it was such a great thing. And I literally, it's not countless, but I have an entire drawer full of the holsters for lightsabers, including some of the old painted silver coated ones. That was the fight from episode 1, Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon Jinn, which I have. Qui-Gon Jinn still. Darth Maul. I don't know if I have that Obi-Wan still. I don't know. They're very, very used and played with. But okay, muting for opening the bag. Biggest mistake so far between bag 4 and 5, I was muted. Sorry, the whole point of what I was just talking about and explaining was that I was really impressed with how this pivots, and I couldn't determine if it was pivot or rotate, because the legs for dragons have never done this before. This is the first official Lego model that I have seen. So let me know if there's others out there, that the legs actually pivot or rotate. And I looked up the textbook definition, that's why I paradoxed, and they both have all the same meanings, all the same uses, they're placeholder for one another, except for the term oscillate is associated with pivot, and axis, or the center, when it comes to rotate. Now, I chose to stick with pivot, because since this is a body, it's supposed to be a living creature per se, pivoting is healthier for the body, the skeletal structure. Thank you, chiropractor, for the eyes. And pivoting or rotating is bad, very bad. You can cause a lot of injury. So I'm going to stick with pivot. And again, I am so sorry about being muted between bag 4 and 5. Oh man. I will make some type of announcement. I'll probably put a little thing over the video, maybe? I haven't tested that yet. I'm gonna try. But anyways, let's move on. We've already lost enough over that. Okay, where are we? Oh man. I'm very, 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 very embarrassed. Oh, if this weren't such a big build, I would scrap it. And if we weren't already almost 2 hours in. Oh man, it's just one thing after another today. Where are we? Okay. I really like these. I haven't really got to use them yet. I mean, I have like a few things that they're in, but I haven't been able to use them myself for my own builds, which I'm going to do. I look forward to it. The plating is so... it's kind of bulky, and some of my designs are quite sleek, so it has to be rugged, sleek, armored. It has to tell the story. And I don't have a story to tell with it yet. I'm sorry. Goes there. Let's take a step back. Well, these are kind of distracting. Because I'm looking for an great plate. We never did find that missing one. I was genuinely missing a Lego. You know, I just talked about that never happening. I mean, the Wonder Woman set I had is understandable. Because the packaging was sealed or something with the plastic. So a good portion of the pieces were missing. I don't know if I ever name dropped what the set was, but it was Wonder Woman 1984. But yeah, all the characters were missing. Half of the pieces I wanted, the 45-degree angle rod pieces, I don't have one to show. But they're the main reason I even got that set. And sure enough, I open it, and over half are missing, everything. And the seal on the bag was wasn't aligned. No, there were no fingerprints, never tampered. The exterior box was in perfect condition. Nobody broke it. Nobody stole anything from it. Nothing. It was just some form of misprint. Seal. Sorry, not misprint. Black, right? Okay. Okay, see, now that's not helping. That's actually dark blue. There it is. I'm gonna move things along a little bit. I still can't get over the sound thing. I was muted the whole time. There you are. I wonder, I've heard people talk about sorting their Legos before they start. That just feels like it takes so long. I could try it. How about I try it? You know, I have another build. A build with me to do. My blind spot. Looking everywhere for this. So, the wings are going away from the peg. I assume this is like forward. That's how I picture it. So that was my point of reference. By the way, I could use more of these. I'm happy there's so many. But I don't think I have 24. I need 24 of them. For a big old build. Let's go ahead and put that. There's the clip. Now the tail. I think the rest of this is just tail. How many times is that duplicated? I can't tell if it begins by clipping. But 1, 2, 3... No. I'm gonna have to follow the instructions. They vary too often for me to just assume their pattern. Well, okay, the first two are similar, besides the connecting piece. And then the last two, that look like they continue the pattern, are the same. Is that too drastic? Yeah. It's about there. Oh, okay. Now that's one thing I'm not a big fan of, is when you have transparent Legos over top of various colors like this. It might look better at a distance, but I don't know how it's going to turn out in my head right now. Wasn't I just playing with that piece? Okay. It appears this is the only shield piece, and this is the only time this happens. Oh, yay, more fins. Yeah, I don't know if I was muted at the time, but I pointed out I really like what they did with the fins, and I tested it backwards. Did not turn out at all. Sniffle. Now, personally... Wait, no. This will be more structured. I'm assuming it's gonna be something like that. Indeed. Ooh, better than I thought. Well, okay. I guess that's open to speculation. Whoa, I did not know that was gonna align like that. I really thought it was gonna collide. I learned something. The first section is complete. Okay, it's not complete. Is this the beginning or the end of the tail? You know what? I can take the excess of these that I have, the 4 that I already own, and add them to this dragon to make it more extravagant. Like, I could add another section of tail. I have all of these components. I own them all. I can make another section. This has to be the end, because it doesn't have a connector piece. This one is ×2. So I will do those steps together. Please always check if it's a ×2 situation. I should make a bold ring, like the ring light, and I can move it over and circle what I'm talking about in the instructions, because I can't point to the instructions. Or, no, I can just do the pointer thing. Gray on top, gray on top. I could do the last one, but I'm not sure yet. Again, the gray side, square. And yep, these are for the fins again. I want to do about right there. About 45 degrees, a little less than 45, towards the body, not towards the body of the construct, not the... It doesn't matter. Did you guys see this before I did? What are we down to? 733? So... 732, 731. And that will make up for all the pieces I'm going to add, right? It'll still be 737 pieces. I'm good with numbers. I haven't forgotten the number sequence yet. I find it kind of entertaining because I've had a handful of videos so far. And besides, this conversation, you don't really know much about my Lego. You've only seen me follow these instructions. I can't wait to show off my stuff. But I'm very modest. I'm afraid you guys aren't going to like it. But my friends and family keep saying how much they are impressed with my work. Including the local Lego store that I go to. The shopkeep offered me last year to go to Brick World. He gets a table every year. He likes to show off local work. And I didn't realize how big of a deal that was, because I've never looked into Brick World. I've never looked it up. And it was a week before the time, too, so I'm like, probably not. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. Like, I really appreciated it. It's very flattering. Because every time we go to this Lego store to get loose bricks and stuff, and what have you, and build your own minifigs, 3 for a certain amount, and you can get fill a container full of loose bricks, pay for a solid amount. Not solid. Regardless of how many pieces you get, you have to pay the one cost. That's it. Words are hard right now. I don't need to have the precise word, I just need to be able to describe what I'm trying to say. And that I can do. Almost to back 6, guys. $730 pieces. We've eliminated 7 pieces. I don't know if I should be proud or concerned. But I guess a perfectly good counter argument of that is that now I have 7 additional pieces I wouldn't have had, and 2 of those can work together as one of the 2x4 pieces, but you can't separate the 2x4 into individual pieces like they are right now. I guess this definitely gives you more options. So I do retract my statement. I apologize. Oh, I like how that curves around it. Just the right distance. And I made a mistake, which now it won't reach. Did I accidentally make a better version? Because now it's not going to reach. Okay. The smaller end is with these. So I don't need instruction now. And that's up. Yep, that's up. I do like the various blues. I've been experimenting with those with the dots as well, with my paradox in a box, because of the color I'm using. Sniffle. See, but now I wonder if I can make... See how it almost looks like a face? Eyes? Blub, blub. So, I feel like I could make a sea creature just with those. But what matters is you have to make sure, or I have to make sure, as much of the story is told through my construct that I can do. Or I have failed myself. If something doesn't clip into... $729 pieces. Now this is just uncalled for. It would look better. See how that looks uniform inside the square? This does not so much because of the lines. It distorts the pattern. Why couldn't you just have a 2x2? I feel like I'm giving them a really hard time today. I apologize, Lego. All I can say for sure is I did not design this. But who am I to say? I am not officially a Lego engineer. I'm not on the payroll. Yet. I was worried. Oh, that's cool. Or is it? Something is not theoretically adding up in my head here. I get it now. I'm not even looking yet. Let's just assume this is what happens. Oh, but I don't know where that goes. It's probably in the end. But these definitely go together. Sorry, where were we? Do these go in there? Will that fit? No. Maybe. I'm not gonna force it. Grace? Oh, it wants you to attach it right now. Sorry. And this seals it in. No. I am just all sorts of discombobulated right now, I guess. Step 200. I did not expect to be saying that. Curve again. And upwards. We're almost to the next step. I mean the next bag. Sniffle. Oh man, I'm starting to feel it. I really need to get to that 6th bag. Oh, it does fit. Okay, I didn't want to force it. These are much tighter, they hold better. So if I make something, I'll probably use those. I don't know if I want them flush or up the edge. Let's go with that for now. Okay, that does go on the bottom. This is proving a tad harder than I anticipated. I should have assembled it before clicking it in, personally. There we go. I don't want to damage it. I feel like there could be a better way to do that. But I don't dislike that. So now we connect. And then connect. If you'll let me. And I kind of do like that transition there. Kudos. Where's your head at? There it is. Time for 6. Let's not forget to unmute this time, huh? Put your claws down. Okay. Don't forget to mute. Unmuted this time. Put that aside for now. Time to build some characters. I like the snakes to an extent. Snake people. That's all I got. They're cool. More left-handed. Everyone's left-handed. Nothing against it, just an observation. I even do that on purpose too. Some of my variant Lego guys. People, not guys specifically. Have variations between preferences. Oh, there's very little going on here, actually. Very few pieces, anyways. They're small. And this curve of the center goes with the wings. The same exact angle of the curve. In case you're doing it too. Which, okay, does not contradict. Wrist, sorry. Wants me to go ahead and add that. I do need to open up my space a little more. Big yawn. Cool. The dragon's head can kind of hide the... Oh, not the side though. Kind of able to hide the printed mark. Oh, the final sticker. I actually forgot all about that. Okay, I see how it goes. I think I'm gonna just have to not mute the mic so that never happens again. Maybe I can pull away. Oh, yeah, of course. That makes sense. Sniffle. Or another modification I could do for the dragon is have like a 4-point system of these. Can I press these up against it? I don't know if it feels funny or not. It's funny that they don't collide differently than one another. Anyways. Okay, sorry. Yep. You know what? The entertaining... Oh, I'm gonna have to make one heck of a monster out of that. This is parallel, pretty much the same object, including the teeth. Not this one exactly. But if you had two of the same head, you could have them both come down in the same spot. The head could be the top and the bottom. I might have to do something like that. Or side to side. Like a Venus flytrap dragon. Yeah. Looks good. It's just... the more and more the unique Lego piece is, the less you can do to it. Modify it, make it your own, etc. Now, the important thing is it's this connecting piece is actually attached to the blue part of the head. So anchor that when you're connecting it. Don't grab the bottom gray jaw, because there's nothing holding but the hinges. You have no leverage on the jaw. Do not grab it by that. Okay. Dragon. I need more workspace for bigger builds. Don't push buttons on my keyboard. Bad dragon. Six. One straight, one curve. And these are totally the wings. Totally. And obviously, if you've never done these before, it's going to be a mirrored image. Okay. Oh, wants me to put it on. Whoops. Okay. This goes back here. I guess I can show you here on the ring light camera. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be quite simple. Oh, maybe not. Let's see where this goes, yeah? Sorry, building above the camera again. The claw doesn't matter as long as it's the opposite of the other one. Not the opposite. And this is the one they want. And it goes to the other side of the dragon in the second spot. Do you see? It's really hard to show. Trust the arrows and the instructions. There. Okay. See? It's in my hand the whole time. I'm just doing the mirror image of everything. I know exactly what I'm doing. I seem to have 2 additional flippers and nowhere for them to go. I'm just going to go ahead and apply these where I know exactly where they're intended to go. That one is actually outward. That tail, though. Ta-da. Yep. Uh-huh. Tell me more. Wings. Okay, so the longer tip of the wing is actually the farthest point. Is it? It is. If you haven't done these before, they're pretty cool. Although I am concerned about its give. I don't know, I guess we'll see when it's all connected. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I did. And I see it. It was supposed to be like this. My dyslexia is not always a good thing. That's much better. Oh, I did it right on the other wing. But all the components made sense. Okay, we're gonna rotate now. Thank you, Mr. the Water Dragon. Or Miss. Or it. Maybe you have no gender. In my Lego story, dragons are the source of magic in general. And life. Like they're like Greek mythology. They are the cause of everything. Just dragons instead. Okay. Wing, wing. And after all this painstaking looking for certain Legos missing, the feet don't want to stay though. Hey. Come on. Can you get the tail in the shot? Probably not. Without knocking everyone over. And as before, if we saw that button, lets it fly a little bit. Well, okay. I don't think I have any tips or tricks on hand at the moment. I am deeply sorry about the sound, and I will work on that to not let that ever happen again. And or I just won't mute. I'm gonna check the sound from previous recordings to see if it's that bad or not, to just not mute. But yeah, I plan on doing a custom build soon. I really hope you guys enjoy that. But as for now, this is it with Build With Me. Till next time.